Alright, out here messing with the Trans Am. I'm just gonna hook up the power block with them wires I know that it needs to start. Like all this stuff up here that we had going to the alternator. That's the power for the nitrous solenoids. That's the power for the purge. That one's the power for the nitrous fuel pump for the standalone. Honestly, these two lines come out from the dash. Christopher had those ran. I don't really know where they go. I work on this car a lot and stuff like that, but Christopher, he knows how to do all this stuff. I mean, he built that motor. I built the transmission. He built on the rear end, but yeah, he knows how to do all this stuff. It's just his racetrack in Abilene, Texas, it closed down, and he works for American Airlines, so, you know, he gets to fly for free on standby. So we got 3 tracks right next to me. I mean, all within 30, 45 minute drive. One of them's a half mile down the road, and they're always open. So he brought the car up here. Plus, you know, he's got a wife and 2 kids, and he just don't get a lot of time to mess on them. So that's why he brought it up here, so he can race it. So, plus, I get bored, my older age, I don't really have a lot to do. So I work on it. But yeah, Chris knows how to do all this. He built the motor. He knows a lot more about some stuff than I do. But it's out of fuel. We're at the intake off. I don't really have I could stick some fuel down in there in the carburetor to fill the bowls up, make it a little easier, but I'm gonna crank it over and pump it up. I'm gonna crank it over because it's a mechanical pump. If we had an electrical pump, I could just flip a switch, turn it on, but I'm gonna get that carburetor filled up and see how close I stab my distributor, see if it'll start up. It'd be a lot easier if I had I don't have nobody out here to help me, but if I could just put a timing light on it while somebody cranked it, I could see where it was at and the timing and adjust it from there. But let's see how close we got anyway. All right, hook the battery up. I don't see no wire smoke. That's a good sign. So it's going to take a little cranking to get the fuel pump caught up. See, if I had a timing light while somebody was doing this, I could see where it was at. See what the fuel pressure's at. Well, we ain't even got no fuel pressure yet. So it's going to take a little bit of cranking. Get some fuel up there. Not a bunch of valve clatter, nothing like that. Let's see what we got now. Well, the float bowls are full, so it should try to start now. Let's get in there and pump it some. For some reason, we're still not reading fuel pressure, though I know we got some because the float bowls are filled now. Let's see. Ooh, about wore me out just getting in here. I'll pump her up and see what it does. I hit that timing dead on just about. It's just gotta get warmed up. belt's making noise. I didn't tighten it all the way up. Let's get her going and see if it'll move. Well, transmission works. It went into reverse. Yeah. That's all I really wanted to see today, guys. Old lady cooked dinner. So I'm going to go in and eat. But there's that. And the car moves by itself. Needs to warm up. And it's just being cold. It ain't been started in forever. That timing's not perfect either. It moves. There's a little bit of spillage from doing the heads, but yeah, no valve train noise. Everything looks good, and it moves all by itself. Now to finish putting up that power block and running the relay for the Nitrous Mini. Y'all have a good one. Just wanted to scoot it over a little bit. So now all we got to do is finish wiring up the power block, finish wiring up the trans brake with the relay so the nitrous don't come, and then we'll back it out, burp the coolant. This car burps real easy for some reason. And check the fluid, the trans fluid, get it up to temp, check the trans fluid, and this car's ready. Chris will be coming down in mid-March, and we're going to see what it does. So we'll get a video of finishing up wiring that power block and how I'm going to run the relay so the nitrous don't come on with it. And then for my car, after that, for my car, we're going to put a purge kit on it for the nitrous, and then we're going to put one of these shift lights in my car too, because these things are awesome. I love those things. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and unhook the battery, and because this thing likes to run the battery dead for some reason, I'm going to unhook the battery and go in and eat. You guys like and subscribe, and again, Happy New Year.